It began the moment I calmly asked what his expectations of me were. He paused, then said softly, almost as if reminding me of something sacred, "But I am your husband." Those 5 words, so ordinary, so final, carried the weight of a throne. They were meant to end the conversation, not deepen it. And that was when I realized this wasn't a partnership, it was possession. This is the kind of dynamic that exists in some marriages, quiet, common, and deeply damaging, where a man believes that being a husband gives him authority over his wife. In this dynamic, he feels entitled to make demands that disregard her comfort, her dignity, even her safety. When she hesitates, protests, or refuses, he reminds her, "But I am your husband." Those 5 words become both shield and sword, a way to silence her resistance and justify his control. What makes this even more painful is how the world often reacts when such situations are revealed. Instead of recognizing or questioning the imbalance, people say to the woman, "But he is your husband." Those words don't comfort, they command. They tell her that because he is your husband, she must accept what she should never accept from anyone else. They teach her that marriage means surrender, that her own boundaries no longer belong to her. This is not love. It is not leadership. It is control disguised as care and domination disguised as duty. It's an attitude rooted in patriarchal entitlement, the belief that manhood, and particularly husbandhood, comes with authority over women. It's the idea that a wife's body, labor, emotions, and choices exist to serve her husband's will, and that defying him is a moral and social failure. In this system, marriage becomes more of a structure of obedience. When society reinforces this by defending the husband's behavior, by normalizing his control and shaming the woman for resisting, it perpetuates what only can be called the tyranny of husbandhood. This tyranny doesn't always shout. Sometimes it whispers through expectations, customs, and quiet pressures. It convinces women that endurance is virtue, that silence is love, and submission is peace. But marriage, in its most valid form, was never meant to be a hierarchy. It was meant to be a partnership, a space where both people can remain fully human, entirely free, and fully themselves. Love does not demand erasure. Respect does not require submission. And being a husband should never mean holding the right to break the spirit of the one you vowed to cherish. So when a woman says no, even to her husband, she's not breaking her vows. She is protecting her personhood. And when society learns to stop excusing harm in the name of marriage, we take one step closer to restoring the dignity that love was always